Buttercup, I've been waiting for you. Do you still have File 01?
No, I don't. I gave it back to Agent Clover like you said.
Dang it, you listened to me. Well, when you give Clover the next file you finish, can you ask her to grab it for me? I'll grab it later.
Haven't you read it before?
Well, once or twice. It's for a case.
Oh, what kind of case?
That is confidential and way above your pay grade.
I don't get paid.
Exactly.
Wait, do you?
Oh, great. Agent Fuchsia, finally. Did you find her? What do you mean it's not her? A ginger? Really? What do you mean she's married? She's really an Andrew? We're looking for a wolf. Fine, get back to HQ and meet me in my office.
So, File 1, Wallflower Files?
Yep. Thanks. I'll be working.
Cool.
Stupid dead ends didn't even check her marital records. What am I, 9?
Yikes. Okay, let's get to File 4. Great. Date, January 8th and 9th, 2019. Upper Minnesota. Status update, January 8th. Agent in Training Chrysanthemum.
Agent in Training Chrysanthemum, age 9. Agent Sunflower has been training me for a little while now. I mean 5 days. She's been training me for 5 days. I like her okay. She's nice and good at teaching. I think Commander English Rose is going to ask me if I want to keep training with her at the end of our trial run. I guess I'll say yes. But I'm meant to be fully honest in these, so sometimes she's funny. She just looks at me like she's waiting for me to tell her a secret. But I don't think I have a secret to tell her, so I don't know what to do about it. Maybe if I get to know her better, she'll tell me why.
Personal statement from January 8th. Agent Sunflower.
Agent Sunflower, age 14. So, things I've learned about Agent in Training Chrysanthemum, besides the fact I wish I earned $1 each time someone said her name wrong, I'd be rich. This kid is made of fire or something. Very un-9-year-old-esque. Commander English Rose told me she used the word determination, which is just about what I'd say. But I wish there was a stronger word, because she's not just determined. She will ask questions, think things through, work at what she doesn't understand until she has it done the best a 9-year-old could. I think the best term is she wants this. But I also feel like she's trying to prove herself. Maybe show that she was a good choice to be a spy. That has heightened my theory that she's Commander English Rose's sister for sure. But I still don't have any real proof of that. To wrap this all up, I feel like she's hiding something. Something the way she acts, even when I met her. There's something about the way she tells me I'm not getting the whole truth. Yet. And being honest, I don't know how to train someone, even someone this good and promising, if she's hiding something so big it seems to come out of her every time she does something.
Personal statement from January 9th. Agent Sunflower.
Agent Sunflower, age 14. Name? And if the archives doesn't know that already, then they have short-term memory loss. Okay, sorry. This is what happened. Every time I trade an agent, one of the first things I do is a street test. You tell them where you are and leave them to find you. It's an important test, knowing how to read street signs and find your way. But it's not the top of the list, must-happen kind of stuff. I use it like chess, to tell me their character and more about them. 3 games of chess can tell me you're a bad or good sport when losing, or that you're really good at chess. But after 10 or so times of doing an easy test like a street test, it tells me how much you trust me as a trainer, and how much you're willing to do something I tell you. Here we are. Count to 15, then come find me. I'll be at the corner of 6th and Rogers.
Wait,
Yeah?
I don't know how to read street signs.
Well, you better figure it out.
But
Don't worry. If you get lost, I'll find you. You'll never be in danger. I promise.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 14, 15. Okay, this is First Street. Then I have to go this way.
My first 2 trainees did all right. My 12-year-old was the worst. 8 times, and she was grumbling. But she already knew how to read street signs, so she was bored. The 11, she made it to 10 before she was questioning. But the 13, she was down for the count and said she was done with it. But this kid, I put her through it 15 times, not a word. And not only that, she was getting better at it every time. Chrysanthemum, you found me. Well done. That was 5 minutes and counting. We can pick this back up tomorrow. But for improving by 20 minutes, you get to go home early.
Oh, okay.
Go on, scat. If I'm not home in 30 minutes, I'll be breaking my promise, and I don't break promises.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. What are we doing?
More of this.
Okay.
This kid.
I was walking down the street. I knew the way home pretty well, but it was a long way. Then I did something very, very stupid. I took a shortcut. On my way home, there's this big alleyway in between a coffee shop and a large apartment building. It's a couple other alleyways that branch off from it, and I knew that if I walked straight through the first one, I'd skip 7 minutes of walking home. So I did.
Hey, kid, where do you think you're going?
I remember someone telling me, never tell people I didn't know that I was going home. So I didn't. I'm just walking.
Yeah, you are. In an alleyway you don't belong in.
Okay. Then I'll go. I'm sorry.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. You're not going anywhere.
There were 5 of them in all. 3 boys and 2 girls. All of them were acting very funny. They didn't really talk right, and they were swaying and stumbling about in a weird way. But they didn't really seem to be in their right mind. So I turned, and I ran as fast as I could.
Hey, get back here!
Oh, not again. I was hiding behind a trash can, between the big brick wall and it. My back were to all these old cardboard boxes so they couldn't see me. I was so scared, I almost forgot about the communicator Commander gave me. But I was able to take it out and call Commander. Oh, pick up.
I was in my office at 3:37 writing a personal statement for a different file. See file 102. When my phone went off. When I'm in my office, I put my communicator case on its charger, which directs any calls to my phone. The phone said it was Agent Chrysanthemum. It was the first time she had called me. Agent Chrysanthemum, what's going on?
I need help.
Where are you?
The alley connected to the alley off Parker Street, in between the apartment buildings and the coffee shop.
Okay, what's happening?
I remember Agent Hyacinth teaching us how to tell someone a situation. You had to be quick, but very detailed. So I tried.
I was going home and I took a shortcut, but these teenagers cornered me. They're acting strange. They aren't talking right and they're stumbling when they're trying to walk. I ran away, but they're looking for me.
Drunk. The teenagers were drunk. Underage drinking mixed with already bad decision making meant they wouldn't be thinking through what they were about to do to a little kid who was all by herself. But that's when the plan came together. Can you hear them looking?
Yes.
How old are they?
Maybe 18. They're really tall.
How tall?
Maybe 5'8" or 6 foot.
How many are there?
5. 3 boys and 2 girls.
Okay, I'm going to call Agent Sunflower. She should still be close to you. Don't hang up or call anyone else. I'll have the line open. You won't be able to hear me, but I'll be able to hear you. If they find you, run to the most crowded area you can. Good.
I was walking home, listening to my music and setting up my playlist for sparring training with Chrysanthemum. Yes, Commander English Rose, I know you'll be reading this one, and I do use my comms as headphones. It is your fault for taking the great earbuds and turning them into comms without removing the headphone uses. I will not apologize. Anyway, I just re-added Beat It, Just Beat It, Woo! When my music stopped, and I got a call. Talk to me.
Agent Sunflower, do you hear me?
I stopped walking and turned back around to head for HQ. I knew if Commander English Rose was calling, then I wasn't going to be heading home anymore.
Agent in training Chrysanthemum needs your help, quickly.
I didn't like the tone in her voice at all. I started to walk faster, but with people all around, I couldn't just openly start freaking out. What's up with her?
She went into the big alley on Parker Street and got cornered by 5 young adults. She thinks they are drunk while being underage. She was able to run away from them, but they're still pursuing her. She's hiding, but we can't be sure if they'll find her or not. I need you to take care of the situation before she gets found.
I was almost running now. I knew exactly where Commander meant. She hasn't started sparring yet. If they try to attack her... Commander, that kid is tiny. If they're drunk and can't reason through what they're doing, they could really hurt her.
I'm aware. I'm on my way to Med Bay to inform Lavender of the situation if worse comes to worse. She'll be in the alley that branches off the larger one. I need you there in 5.
I'll be there in 3.
Good.
I'm coming, Chrysanthemum. Just hold on tight.
I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was so scared. Commander English Rose hung up the line or silenced the phone or whatever she called it. I could hear the footsteps getting closer and closer. I knew I just trapped myself. If they found me, I wouldn't be able to run like Commander English Rose had said. But then the footsteps stopped. I tried to run, but they were everywhere. I couldn't go anywhere. I just remember looking up at that one tall boy and seeing his fist, and then it all just went black.
Hey! I rounded that corner too late. I heard the impact of that punch. It made me sick, seeing Chrysanthemum crumple like that. What in the world do you think you just did? That's my sister, you idiots! Yes, I called them that. There are many worse words that I could think of in the moment, but I wasn't going to use any of them.
What?
What did you do to her? She's only 9. What were you thinking?
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe call the police about underage drinking and assaulting a minor?
Whatever.
The look in that boy's face told me I had him right where I wanted him. It also told me that him and his friends had been drinking. Oh, poor kid. Come on, let's get you out of here. Another thing about Chrysanthemum is she's almost frighteningly light, but I haven't held many 9-year-olds. I was holding her like a backpack, but on the front. She looked like a little kid that was too sleepy, and me, her big sister, carrying her home, which was good. I didn't need any hard-to-answer questions from concerned adults. Finally, I was back at the HQ. Agent Bluebell was at the front desk.
We're closed. Didn't you see the sunflower? What's going on?
Medbay.
Go in. I'll contact Commander and tell her you're here.
Over here, Sunflower. Set her down.
Lavender, is she...
Put her down, Sunflower.
Lavender.
Agent Sunflower, look at me. Deep, slow breaths. If you pass out too, I'll be over capacity on beds. Sit down, head between your knees.
But...
That's an order. My medbay, my rules. Okay, Chrysanthemum, let's see. Her pulse is good. She's alive and breathing. You off that high horse yet, Sunflower?
Yes, Lavender. Thank you. I needed to breathe.
Good. What did you see? Commander told me she was coming in and what was happening, but she was called away by archives, and you know how they are.
One of the boys punched her in the face. It knocked her right out, and I'm worried mainly about her head.
Well, we'll check for head injuries. When she wakes up, which should be soon.
I'm back. Sorry, I'm back.
Commander, do you need to sit down like Sunflower?
No, thank you, Lavender. I'm fine.
Good. Now you'll be glad to know the kid's okay. Breathing, normal pulse, nothing broken, and I'm going to check for...
What happened? When I woke up, I heard Agent Lavender talking a lot. So I knew I was in the med bay. So I knew I passed out because I couldn't remember how I got there and how I ended up lying on a bed. It was my third time in the med bay. I opened my eyes to see something funny. Agent Lavender was normal, but Commander English Rose and Agent Sunflower, their faces were all red, like they've been running too much.
Ah, there we are. Hey, Chrysanthemum, how are you feeling?
Well, my head hurts and I kind of have a stomach ache.
Well, stomach is likely from the stress. We get a lot of that in here. We're going to play a game now. How many fingers am I holding up?
2. Now 3. Now 1. 5.
Perfect. Now follow my finger with just your eyes. Keep going. There. Well done. Not concussed, not too surprising. Kids are made of rubber.
So I'm okay?
Pretty clean bill of health. But since you're here, can I check your wrist?
What?
Okay.
It's looking good. How's it been feeling?
The same.
Okay. Tell me about it like you're briefing me.
Well...
Commander?
Agent Sunflower?
Hallway. Now.
Okay, Lavender, give me a report when you're done. Chrysanthemum, I'm glad you're okay. We'll talk later.
Thank you, Commander.
Sunflower,
When
what...
were you going to tell me about what's on my trainee's wrist and what it is, and most importantly, why Agent Lavender knows about it and has been checking up on it? I'm not stupid, English Rose. If Lavender's taking care of it, then it's something that happened in this agency.
Okay, fine. First of all, I never took you for a fool. Don't get it twisted.
Well, thank you. But don't even try to change the subject. What happened to my trainee? If I'm going to train the kid, I need to know who she is and not have important things kept from me. You know you can trust me. You wouldn't have put me with her if you didn't.
I do trust you. I've never lost trust in you. I promise. Some things are Chrysanthemum's to tell you, not mine. But more than anyone, you deserve to know. We didn't seek out Chrysanthemum to be an agent. It's more that she came to us.
If you just keep beating around the bush...
Chrysanthemum was kidnapped from her parents' cabin on Halloween night. On Halloween, Chrysanthemum was at the cabin her parents owned. She was playing outside and it was late and dark. She was kidnapped because she thought she was a kid's agent.
Commander, don't tell me she's...
K.I.D.S. K.I.D.S. kidnapped her, thinking she was an agent sent after her.
The kid's tiny. She barely looks her age. No one in their right mind, no one with any experience. She should have known we never sent a kid. Never sent a kid on a young mission like that.
Exactly. K.I.D.S. not in her right mind. She hasn't been for 2 years.
Commander, her wrist. What did she do to her?
We had an in-person negotiation. Things didn't go right. It was a live wire to her wrist. She's lucky to be alive.
K.I.D.S. did that to a kid? Not a kid's agent, but a little kid.
We brought her back here, and after she woke up and Lavender checked everything, I was planning on sending her home, giving her a story to tell her parents.
But you didn't. You decided to recruit the kid. After what happened, you...
No, I didn't. I was ready to send her on her way, but she asked to join.
She asked? After...
That's what I said. And what was I meant to do? Tell her no?
That's why! That's why you care about her so much. I thought she was your sister or something. But this is why.
I made it that obvious? I'm losing my touch. But I do care about her.
English Rose, I have to train this kid.
That's why I chose you. Lavender's the only person who knows everything.
And that's why she was acting so strange. Of course. Thank you for trusting me.
Of course. But she has to decide if she wants to stay with you.
I know. I'll tell you what tomorrow's lesson is.
What is that?
Sparring.
If you two are done, Chrysanthemum is wondering where you are.
Why can't these people talk normally or clearly at all? Talk to Clover if you have any questions. I might just do that.
They're spies. What were you expecting?
But it doesn't make any sense. Why was Lavender acting so weird? Why was...
Shush. You'll find out if you keep reading.
Fine. Here's file 4. Oh, and Commander Amaryllis wants you to hold file 1 for him?
Again! He's read it like 14 times. He's starting to be obsessed. Acts like I run a library.
Well, thanks. Anyway...
This case is going to be the death of these files. And Amaryllis, if he so much as dog ears a corner.